What I've seen today, the value of those investments is worth next to nothing. So,
he's the governor of my state. From always, he's my senior brother. He's even more intelligent because he's a professor. I'm a trader. So he knows more. So he'll be able to do things better than I'm doing it. We're number 26 and 27 in Wayakaneko. By the time I left, we're number 1. I want to get prize for health. I can go on and say this is what we achieved. But I said the overall measure is MDG. I was number 1. The people who were doing it then was Amina, who is now in the United Nations. I was even invited to the United Nations to share my experience. And so many things. And collectively, the day I left office, I was not owing any contractor who have executed his job. And these are not owing for any job that I contract me awarded. But they can only pay when job is executed. I'm not owing any contractor who have executed his job. I'm not owing any supplier who has supplied anything. I'm not owing one. Examples are people like Innocent, Xerox, computer. I paid Xerox. We bought the highest amount of computer ever bought by a government in Africa. They are there. HP will tell you the same thing. I paid them 6 months up front before they supplied it to our schools. I paid Innocent 1 year before I delivered any car. You can go discipline and it's on tape, so you can go and verify all this. Above this, I decided from day one that we must have a savings as a state, and we must save at least 10% of my total receipt by the time I leave government. Total money I received while I was governor, Anambra State received, whether it's local government, whether it's state, whether it's our local revenue, IGR, everything was about 500 and something billion naira, out of which they are left office. We had in savings 75 billion naira. And this is how the money was shared, so that you know which one is mentioned. Only one that is bad. The money we saved is A. We saved in dollars. In 3 banks in Nigeria, some of you are working in those banks. Access Bank, Diamond Bank, and Fidelity Bank. In each of these banks, I had a saving of $50 million. Didn't say no. And they were invested at least interest of 6.5%. If you calculate it today, as at that time, it was a equivalent of 25 billion, because there were 150 something, 160. If you calculate it with interest, it's about 250, at least $250 million. These 3 banks are there. I have in each of these banks, again invested at least 10 billion naira in 3 of them, making it 30 billion. At an average interest, call it even 10%. If you calculate it, that money today would have been about 60 billion. Remember, what I left is 75 as we calculated them. So then the third one is the investment I did in various companies. NIPP, we have $59 million in it. The one that they're saying is worthless is that we invested 3.5 billion in international breweries. International breweries is what you can call a global company. It's a part of ABIMBEV, which is the biggest brewer in the whole world. We had a policy while I was governor that any factory Anybody who wants to, foreign investor who wants to invest in Anambra State, we will buy 10% of the company, and under the condition that we sign an agreement with him that he will give Anambra people work to the minimum of not less than 40% of the workers. They built a facility in Anambra State. That facility is there today, employing directly and indirectly over 10,000 Anambrarians. They've been one of the highest revenue source for the state. Even some of their waste, the biggest factory we have in Anambra State collects waste from them. There's so many things that company has done in terms of helping the state, transporters, this, that, and everything. The shares was at the time being sold at 50 naira. Today the shares is about 5 naira or so, and then maybe that was what was referred, but in overall of what I left is less than 5%.
Okay.
That particular investment is less than 5%. So if you calculate what I left 75 billion. If you go and sell the dollars today, even at 600, it's 150 billion. Plus 60 billion of the naira is 210 billion. Even if that one is wasted, 3 times what I invested is still there. When you spread your investment, some will go up, some will come down. But overall, the company is still there, the company is still doing well, it's still part of a global chain and everything. I needed to explain it not because I'm defending comment by my brother. My brother is the brother, I miss my brother, we're very close, I remain prayerful for him. For other things which I didn't succeed, God has given him opportunity to do it and succeed. For me, yes. So if there's anything pending, governance, you don't finish. People are still in government in America. So you stop where you stop, other people will continue from there. I don't look back. He's the governor of my state. From always, he's my senior brother. He's even more intelligent because he's a professor. I'm a trader. So he knows more. So he'll be able to do things better than I'm doing it. You know, I've done my little one as a trader. Now the professor is there. He will do his own as a professor. The schools that didn't roof them. That's how government goes. Another person comes, do his own, but let us think about it. Finally, like I tell you people, for those of you who are, please get involved. All of us are going to tell you a good story. All of us are going to say the same thing, but it's who can we trust? Even in this one they're talking about me, some said he kept money and he did nothing. I said, even in the Bible, the man said, since you know enough, why didn't you give my money for saving? Even everybody who has passed through Nigeria, who did nothing, kept money, are we going to be in problem now? We have had the money to do something. At least I kept the money. But in this one, I did something and I saved money. Next year's election, please, I'm begging all of you, should not be based on ethnicity. Don't ever do it. The Yorubas don't buy bread cheaper. Neither do Hausas or Northerners buy bread cheaper. The Southwest people don't buy bread cheaper. Igbos don't buy bread cheaper. Let nobody tell you about ethnicity. Everybody's suffering. Do not do it because of religion. No religion buys anything cheaper. No, there's no